going back to trigger points. Pull these out again. It just keeps seeming like the problem that trigger points cause is a problem that this thing has. So I had to videotape this one. This is a good one. You're gonna laugh at this one. Here's my custom trigger point degree tool. So basically, I get one trigger point, mark which one it is, and then when it opens, I crank my little wheel here, and then start this at the opening point, and just keep turning until they close. And this is 110 degrees, which is the ideal setting for these things, I guess. So I'm going to try it out here. Okay, according to my little spiffy custom Mercedes trigger point degree tool here, I'm staying open for 160 degrees. So there's 160. All the way over to my purple. So I guess I need to open the points a little until I reach that. 110, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and there's 70, 80. Alright, so let's try this. Alright, so initially this is what I did. What I ended up doing here is I just pulled this plastic cover off right here so I can get to it. But okay, there's a guy that sells a tool to adjust these. Basically it's a circle and it's 87 thousandths diameter, or 870, I'm sorry, or 875. And I wrote everything down here. I was adjusting them. Yeah, his tool was 875, and then with his tool you take the 875 and then it's 20 on each point, which gives you 915. So what I ended up doing initially is I measured off of this area here on the inside, this whole piece. Got a total measurement, and then measured from here to the point to center everything, and then little by little I went and I got these things at 915. Stupid camera. Yeah, so these are exactly 915 on both of them. So apparently this didn't work, or maybe it did. So if this doesn't work, what I'm doing, I might go back to the original. But so I'm at where the tool would have done the setting. So we're going to try doing it by degrees and see if that makes it any better or any worse. So I'm going to adjust these until they stay open rather than 160 for 110 degrees. So we'll try that, and then we'll go back and forth here and throw them back in the car and see if they work. Alright, I had to come inside, it was getting dark on me. But here we have the official Mad Science Auto, high-tech Mercedes trigger point adjusting tool here. So I took a cut-off wheel, and I took my little handy degree thing here, and I basically marked around this whole cut-off wheel, and then I took 110 degrees and painted it. So that's what I'm shooting for, but I'm having a hard time getting the 110. It seems if I go below 125, I get no contact at all on the contact points. Around that time it just shuts off to where I guess the lobe holds it open. So at this one, we got our beep right on our purple. And we go. So there's my 110, so 20, right around we'll say 128, 130. So that's about the best I can get that one. So I got that one marked as trigger point number 1. We'll go over here to, hold on a second, trigger point number 2. So this one comes in contact around here. So we adjust our wheel. This one we get right about the same. So these two are adjusted. So we'll go to one that I haven't adjusted yet. Excuse a shaky camera here. So this one that's not adjusted. Holy crap. Okay, well, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. That can't be right. I might have my little contacts touching here. Alligator clips are a little wide, so that's ironic. That one hits top dead center. That little mark on the distributor, there's where the rotor should point at number 1. So this one that is not adjusted goes to 160. That's where they pretty much been falling. The first one fell at 160, the second one was 170. I got it down to 125, 125. So this one hits 160. And let's see what number 4 does. Twist our high-tech device here. So about the same, 165. So yeah, they're all running about 160, 170. I'm hoping that's why it was running like shit. So let me adjust the next two and we'll be back. Alright, here we have the two that are adjusted. I went ahead and sprayed them with contact cleaner. Get all the grease and greasy fingerprints off. As you can see, the two tabs right here and here, this tab that goes in under the plastic, bending them in shortens the duration, bending them out increases it. As you can see, the points were pretty worn, So they're bending pretty good on the side that I haven't adjusted yet. They're pretty much straight. And also this tool that they sell I couldn't use anyway because the previous person who had these trigger points out broke this piece that's supposed to have a circle right here that the tool fits into. So that's a no-go for me, so that's why I'm stuck doing it this way. Alright, we got lucky on one of them, number 3. I actually got just right around 110. Pretty damn close. I wish the other two would have done that. And here's trigger point number 4. Best I can do with that. Is right before 130. Actually, probably about 130. And that's the best I can get it. Any less, and I don't get any contact. Alright, so we have everything adjusted. I'm going to go ahead and throw it back in the car. I don't know if I'm going to be able to start it tonight. It's getting pretty late, but here's my little nifty little tool that I made. If it works, I'm impressed.